Well, good morning from Chong-Kemin National Park here in Kyrgyzstan. We're in the middle of nowhere. We just parked up here for the night, and when we closed the curtains and switched off the lights, it was complete darkness, no light anywhere around us. The clouds are slowly shifting. It's time for a coffee. Let's go make that. Well, look who's joined us at the back of the van.
Morning.
How'd you sleep?
Pretty good. Woke up a few times.
What a view.
Yeah, I know. Much nicer this morning. Now
look.
it's bright.
Look.
Oh!
All the horses have started to walk past.
Maybe there's something coming that we should worry about. Yeah, this is a pretty sick view to wake up to, that's for sure.
And our coffee.
It's ready to go.
Almost ready.
Yeah, it's boiled. It has boiled.
And Ash's day doesn't start until coffee.
And when I don't get it quick enough, I come and do it myself.
The sun has come out. Look at this. You're starting to see the snow-capped mountains as well. But before we go exploring, I need to wash. And there's only one way to wash in this part of the world. There's no campsite, the camper van doesn't have a shower, but we are beside a river. So let me get my trunks on. Ready? Let's go for a dip. It is quite a fast-paced river, but I'm sure I'll find a quiet spot to have a little dip in the river. Let's go.
Well, I'm not quite as at one with nature as Dan, because I had a wet wipe wash, so I'm actually ready. But Dan's decided he wants to have a little river bath this morning. So, yep, let's see how he gets on. It is beautiful now, the sun's out the way. I'll take your towel for you, sir. You're getting the full package today. Oh, you match! Orange and black, orange and black. Be careful.
Fresh as a daisy.
Fresh as a daisy. Your towel's warm from the sun. Ooh, there's a moth. Oh, it's a butterfly, look. Oh, it's gone. Well done.
That is refreshing.
You were stressing me out, I'm not gonna lie. The whole time I was actually more stressed than enjoying it. Oh, big bee. Oh, big bee.
You feel alive now.
I'm clearly not as at one with nature as Dan, because I'm terrified of a moth and a bee flying near me. Well done, kids. You nailed it. Now you're fresh for the day.
Well, Chong-Kemin, you have been amazing. We've packed up the van, ready to rock, heading to another really cool spot here in Kyrgyzstan.
Yep, next spot. So we're going to take the bumpy road again, try and get out of this little valley, which hopefully shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, luckily this morning the sun is out, so the weather's banging, so the drive's going to be amazing. Let's go to the next spot.
Let's hit the road. Another Kyrgyzstan traffic jam. Honestly, so much respect for these shepherds, cowboys that have to herd these cows using the horse and dogs. Like, look at them. 3 people on horseback. And here comes the cows past us. Hello.
Oh.
No tractors here, just a man and his horse. And there's another traffic jam up the road, this guy with sheep, I think, or goats.
It's just non-stop, is it?
It's gonna be a long drive.
Oh, it's so cool though.
Pulled over at this beautifully scenic spot, and this is where Ash is going to get her UAZ Bukanka license.
To be fair, this is like the least bumpy part of the road.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Look at that view. Here she goes. And we're off. Ash is driving. I hope she doesn't leave me out here. Oh, she's in off-road part. Not bad for a first try. Nailed it. How did that feel?
That was kind of fun. Although I realised I was going over the really big bumpy bits at one point, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you should see it when you actually watch it from outside, how much it bumps.
Yeah, and I realised I was like, oh no, there's no one to hold the stuff, so I was a bit nervous, but that was quite fun actually. It's not the worst thing to drive,
no?
But like the brake, look at this, right? This is where the brake is.
So you really
look
got to
how
lift
high
your
my
leg.
leg is. My leg's like touching the steering wheel to be able to brake. But yeah, it's yeah, you're doing a good job. I'll say that. Good. I don't think I could be driving this for hours a day. Well, I'm just going to show you this now because you never got to see it last night and neither did we. But this is the view that we would have had last night had it not been raining when we came down the hill. But look at this. Just stunning.
Plus, I think we just dodged the guard last night for the entry fee to the national park.
Yeah, there was a hut back there and it was empty last night.
He's working just
but
now.
He's back now, so he saw us leaving but he never saw us come in.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much we would have had to pay.
I think it's about $10, so...
Was it? Hey, nice, good saving. But check this out. So nice.
Got the river on the left,
yep.
Green. And this is right on the border with Kazakhstan still.
Yeah, and there's the funky bridge we saw yesterday.
Don't want to drive over that.
No. This is pretty cool, but the landscapes have now completely changed from all the green rolling hills and the flowers and everything. And it's now like we're driving almost through like desert. There's still trees and things and rocks, but it's very much like red stone landscapes and like no grassy areas. Well, we've just pulled over at the side of the road because what was it you were thinking, the engine, like it wasn't giving enough power.
Yeah.
And now stop for like 2 minutes, turn the engine off, and now the engine won't go back on. Woohoo! Day 2. And we've potentially broken down. Great.
Okay, so little update. We are still stuck at the side of the road and we're just off a WhatsApp video call with the owner of the rental company. And yes, there's something strange going on with the fuel system. Basically, this car has 2 fuel tanks, one bigger one and one smaller one. And they're both showing to be about a quarter full. Whereas really one should be showing empty and one should be showing a quarter full. Because once one tank's used up, it moves up onto the backup tank. So thankfully, the company has a colleague who's going on holiday to the town we're heading to. So he's going to stop by and have a little look at what the issue is. But yeah, joys of hiring a retro van.
However, it's not all bad news, because what we can now do is pop our little campfire up at the side of the road and make lunch.
Sorted.
Noodles on the road. Easy peasy.
We were so close to getting fuel as well. Literally 7 kilometers was what we had on Google Maps. And we thought we had plenty of fuel, we were just going to top it up, but
looks like we're empty.
hey ho.
Okay, sit down, please.
Oh. Sure. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, спасибо. Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
So it turns out we were out of gas. The guys came, they were on their, well, they were in their holidays. Okay.
Ready to rock?
Yeah, let's get moving. Let's get to this gas station. I think he's off first. Absolute madmen. We reckon they're all on the vodka in the back car. There's 2 cars, they were all going together. But yeah, they stopped and they helped us and they took an extra bottle of petrol. So thankfully, I think that was what it was.
Yeah.
But there was an issue with obviously the tank showing it had petrol when it didn't. So we're now going to go and absolutely like hound the petrol tank and get it all full. So hopefully this does not happen again. But he gave us a bottle so we could maybe fill that as well, I think he was saying. Yeah. So we'll have extra just in case.
Okay.
Fingers crossed that we don't need it. Well, that's us being back on the road for a bit, and we've just spotted a little place to park up and make a wee coffee. So check this out. I bet you didn't expect this, because I certainly didn't. Look at that, in between the trees, you can see it. It's a shore of the lake, which is actually where we're heading, but look at the colour of that water. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. But we're going to park up here, we're going to have a coffee and a snack, and then we're going to carry on. We've still got about 2 hours to drive, but yeah, this is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Wow. Kyrgyzstan, eh? Who knew?
Well, this is our first view of Lake Issyk-Kul, which is the 2nd largest alpine lake in the world. So that's why you get this beautiful blue-green colour. You've got the mountain backdrop. Okay, it's a little bit cloudy today, but yeah, this is the lake that we're going to be driving right round, stopping and exploring Kyrgyzstan on the way. It's absolutely stunning.
Arrived at our camp for the night, and hopefully in the morning this view behind me will look a little bit different if these clouds decide to shift. But we hope you're enjoying the vlog so far, because it's been super fun travelling around Kyrgyzstan in, well, the van. We'll catch you in the morning. See you then.
See ya.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's actually 5:40 in the morning, so I'm starting the vlog early this morning, but for good reason, because the sun will be rising in about 5 minutes, and right now we've got the most perfect perfect view from every single direction of the mountains. There's not a cloud in the sky, and this is like unbelievable. Just check this out.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning from beautiful Kyrgyzstan. Yesterday it was cloudy, it was stormy, and today we're at the same spot, Lake Issyk-Kul, and we're surrounded 360 degrees in snow-capped mountains, fields. We woke up to the most beautiful sunrise this morning with an orange sky. We've got horses around us, and we've got the world's second largest alpine lake. What an incredible start. But today we're going further east into Kyrgyzstan to show you more of this stunning country.
I think I've officially found my new favourite morning coffee spot right here on the shore of Lake Issyk-Kul. We've got our second coffee, the sun is out, it's a beautiful clear day, we've got the camper van behind us, mountains literally in every direction. Look at this. Horses are just chilling, roaming about. Honestly, like, I don't think this will do justice at how beautiful it actually is here, which is really sad. But Kyrgyzstan is blowing, like, wow, blowing my mind. Cheers.
Lake Issyk-Kul isn't any old lake. It's the second largest alpine lake in the world. It's also 1,600 meters above sea level. 1,600 meters above sea level. But one interesting fact about the lake is, despite it being so high up, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, it never actually freezes, because the word Issyk-Kul actually means hot lake in Kyrgyzstan. So it is a saltwater lake, but all the water comes from all these snow-capped mountains and the glaciers around us, and that's how you get the lake. But there's a little myth as well. Similar to the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland, there's believed to be a monster in the lake somewhere. But I've not seen the Loch Ness Monster, and let's hope we don't see the Issyk-Kul lake monster, because me and Ash are away in the lake to enjoy the fresh water. So less messing around, less chatting, let's jump in the lake.
This is how you wash in the morning in Kyrgyzstan.
Welcome to our van tour. So behind me is our camper van, UAZ Bukanka, And what Bukanka means is loaf. And that's because the design is similar to like a loaf of bread. First built in 1965, R1 is only about a year old, so it's one of the newer models. And the reason why it's this kind of white colour is because it was built to be an ambulance initially, but it's been converted into a camper van. So let me show you around. It's not got one fuel tank, it's got two. One here and one on the other side. It's got these quirky little lights that are indicators. Along the front, you've got these massive headlights, the grille, the badge, and then this part flips up and down so you can get air in.
Built-in aircon.
Built-in aircon. You've got the second fuel tank here, and towards the back you've got these slide out doors that are really cool that take you into the van like so. And then we've got all our cooking equipment under here. We've got a floodlight so you can see at night, and we've also got a little step ladder into our room. You have to be very careful because it doesn't have central locking, so you've got to lock each door individually for security. Let me show you the driving seat. Let's jump in. So, this is our driving spot. One thing you notice is the brake here, you've really got to lift your leg to brake it. That's how my leg touches the wheel when I'm braking. It's, I'll show you. It's not just, it's a full four-wheel drive car. So you've got the gear lever. The top one is for four-wheel drive, putting it on. And then this bit is for your low gear. So that's if you're really stuck, you use that. All kind of retro buttons. They have added a Bluetooth radio, a dash cam, and a charging station as well. But this is how air gets in, just these air vents. And yeah, it's all pretty retro, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is pretty retro, but it's a pretty cool machine, isn't it?
It's so strong going off-road.
Yeah.
But Ash, you ready to show the inside?
I'm going to show you inside.
Go.
Well, I'm going to show you the inside of our van. So first things first, we open the doors and they each open very heavily. But the cool thing about this van is apparently you can have up to 5 people in it. Now there's 2 of us. We'd maybe be able to push a 3rd person in, maybe even a 4th. I don't see 5 people sleeping in here, but hey ho, maybe if you've got some little ones, you can do it. So the back here is also a bed, but we've just kind of converted this into like our storage area, so bags, clothes, wardrobe, toiletries, etc. Right? Here is the more important side, which is where we keep all of our cooking supplies, our food, toilet rolls. There's obviously stuff for the van if things break down, etc. That's all back there as well. And it's also the storage unit for our dining area. So we've got our dining table, our 2 little stools, which are actually super comfy even though they're very low down, and luckily the table shifts in height so you can sit with it in a bit more comfortable position, but lovely. And our little cooking stove here. So you just use a wee gas canister and it's actually pretty good. It's really strong, and we've got a couple pots as well. So while I'm cooking, this is my view. Not bad, eh? Probably the most important thing of all that we're given in this van. Let me show you. We've actually not used it yet, thankfully. It is this shovel. And it's for 2 reasons. Number 1, if you get stuck, you can dig yourself out. But number 2 is if you need a number 2. You go into the bushes, you dig a wee hole, you do your business, and then you shovel it up. But yes, we're still waiting to use this. Maybe stage fright, who knows? But I'm sure we'll get there in the end. But that concludes the back end. I will now show you the sleeping area.
welcome to the bedroom. Let me show you around. Come on. So, I am currently sitting on what is the double bed, although it does extend even further. So where these seats are here, this fully extends into a king-sized width bed. It's a little short. Dan has to curl up like a wee fetus to get himself in bed, but it's fine, it's comfortable. What we've also done, obviously just for daytime, is just so we can sit in these seats if need be. We've got a bit of space down there. We've taken the bed and just kind of shortened it. We've got our lovely pillows that we purchased from the supermarket. Of course, I went for the dinosaurs and Daniel went for the unicorns. What else? And we've got a couple of curtains as well, which is obviously nice for privacy. No curtains on the back and no curtains on this one. It's not the end of the world. And then through here, of course, we can close it if we wish. It keeps it cozy at night when you shut that, but then we keep it open during the day so we can grab stuff here if need be. But that kind of concludes it for our van tour. So yeah, so far it's been pretty good, it's pretty comfortable, and we are having the time of our lives driving around Kyrgyzstan. So yeah, we'll catch you later.
Well, it's time to hit the road again. We've had an awesome time at the beach, but it's time to explore more of Kyrgyzstan. And I'm sure we'll be back at the beach very shortly. But next stop, Canyon.
Let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. So this is Fairy Tale Canyon. And we're going to take a little walk to the top.
Probably the most touristy thing. It's probably the most touristy thing we've done in a while, eh?
In Kyrgyzstan, anyway.
In Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
First time we've seen anyone really. But yeah, we'll climb to the top and we should get a pretty sick view. Check what we've got to climb to get to the top. It's like a proper canyon climb.
Yeah. Let's give this a go.
Made it.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little break out the van, do a little walk. And just check out this view.
Nice.
Well, check out the view from up here. You got the canyon, and you got Issyk-Kul Lake in the background where we started our day. It's still going on, we're still driving around it. And then you've got the full canyon, red rocks, yellow rocks. And then what's really cool as well, you've got all the greenery in the mountains. So it's like a lot of landscapes all in one. If you like your natural beauty, definitely come to Kyrgyzstan. When you actually go to the below area of the canyon, it's a bit like a maze.
Yeah, it is.
You kind of just follow the trails.
Hopefully you know you find your way out.
But it would be very easy to get lost because the canyons are so high around you.
Yeah.
It's just narrow paths, so...
Look at this. It looks like rainbow rocks.
Yeah, we just changed colour.
Wow. Oh, this is so beautiful.
You spent hours here.
Easy. Yeah, 100%. This is so nice.
But yeah, 100% stop at this canyon. I think it's called Skatska Canyon, or nicknamed Fairy Tale Canyon. It's about 3 kilometers drive off the main road. And it's just awesome to break up the journey. But I do believe Kyrgyzstan is the smallest stan, but it sure does pack a lot into a small country. Lakes, canyons, and I'm sure as we keep exploring, we're going to see even more. Our time's up at the canyon. It's a super hot day, so I think it's time to hit the beach. Let's go. This is our third camping spot. I think this could be the very best one yet. We've arrived at a place called Toser, and this is Toser Beach. And come check it out. There's the van. And there is Lake Issyk-Kul, and in the background is the Tian Shan mountain range. But it's not just those mountains we get to look at. We're surrounded by mountains here as well in the background. How's this for a spot?
It's not real, is it? Like, it doesn't feel real that we've just literally pulled up and we can park here and we can camp here for the night. Like, I love it.
Canyons, there's the little village of Toser, snow-capped mountains, with the whole place to ourselves practically. And then even the water, crystal clear. So this is going to be our camp. We'll get set up, and then hopefully we'll hit the water. But look how clear that water is. Welcome to the Costa del Kyrgyzstan. Look at this. We're on a sandy beach, little bay here with pristine blue glacier water. What a day. See you in the morning for the next part of the adventure.
This little dog, he's so sweet. I think he's a bit nervous, but he won't leave us alone. I gave him some tuna earlier because he looked really hungry. I tried to give him some banana, which he turned his nose up at it, but he won't leave us alone. And he keeps following the van. And he keeps following me, and he keeps following Dan. But he's just, oh, he's away, is he away? No, he'll come back, he did that earlier.